Alright boys, so today we're going to be covering the brand new Kayn nerfs. It's coming. It is coming and it is pretty big. Pretty significant. I think it's really just a massive attack towards this high damage, high AD ratio red Kayn playstyle with either Eclipse or Prowlers that I'm sure a lot of you have probably seen. And yeah, that form of playstyle. Here, one second, let me turn the music down. Oh, that works. Not muting. Do that. What do we call it? With this new playstyle, it's a lot of damage, and being able to do that much damage with your percent health in your Qs, it just does way too much. So I definitely can see why they're nerfing him, because whenever you get to like 300, 450 to 500 damage, or 350 to 400, it's just way too much. So the way that the nerf is actually going to work, it's going to be per 100 AD. It's going from 5% bonus to 3.5%, so 1.5% lost per 100 AD. So let's say 100, 200. Typically with Gourd Drinker and a standard Red Kayn build, it'd be around 250 to 300. So, but with this Eclipse and Prowlers, you're building more aggressive items. You're building Rav, Hydra, Manamune, Grudge, all these really high damage items. And you have the Armor Pen and the Lethality on top of this massive percent health damage Q. So they decided, yeah, that's a little bit too much. So they nerfed it by 3% for normal Kayn and about 6% for Kayn with Prowlers or Eclipse. As you can see, they early invaded my bot side. Kind of unlucky for me, but it's not the end of the world. Alright. Ooh. Enemy bot lane seems to be dying. I don't know. I've said a lot that I think Kayn is just insanely broken right now. Red Kayn, that is. I think Blue Kayn's pretty balanced. Red Kayn is pretty broken in my opinion. And just the way that he works, I don't know. It's really he shouldn't be doing more damage than Blue Kayn ever. I think that's just a little bit crazy, a little bit chaotic. So if you're curious why they're nerfing him, that is why. And if you're curious, well, how good is he going to be after? No, I think he'll still be playable. Like I said, it's only about a 3% nerf if you're building the standard Red Kayn, Gourd Drinker into, more tanky-ish bruiser items. If you're building like that, you should be good. But if you're building, Prowlers with Ignite, which I am going to be doing this game, it is a pretty good build. Same with Eclipse. If you're going to be building aggressive items like that, yeah, it's not going to be as viable anymore, to be honest. Alright, I think I'm going to skip out the Krugs and just go straight for the top gank. Really long lane here, a nice angle. We have the red buff slow. We're going to need that immediate reaction out of Garen now. I don't know, Garen kind of just like separated so hard there. Could have been a free kill, but oh well. User Ghost. Go, almost got to kill mid. Nice. I have my Conquer fully stacked. I want to make sure I'm shoving this wave in. Save an Ignite there, because I didn't really think there was a situation where I need to use Ignite on anyone. Because Ignite would probably just prompt them to using their flash or whatnot. Okay, I could check my Raptors right now, just see if that's around at the moment. 80 carry reset. Nice, I do get the Raptors. So I have a pretty good start here. I have a really good start here. I had a Q like that in a bit of a weird way. If we can stop the resets, that'd be perfect, but I don't think we will, so it's fine. I'll just farm my bot side. I have, like I said, a massive lead, so this is good. And with this build, like I mentioned, this is the typical build that everyone's been running. The Prowlers and the super high damage. It's pretty crazy, but as I mentioned, that won't be as good after the nerf. It'll still be like usable. I don't think it'll be the worst thing ever, but you just have to keep in mind that it's 1.5% per 100 AD. So if you're going another 100 damage, another 200 damage, oh, that's another 3% taken away. 1.5 to 3%. So, I mean, I feel like standard Red Kayn will probably be like 3 to 4.5%. But with this current Red Kayn, probably going to get nerfed by 6 to 7.5%. And that is probably one of the biggest nerfs I've seen in Kayn's history. So, like I said, it's kind of just Riot's way to tackle the very aggressive build. It's kind of hard to balance around the percent health damage and all that stuff. Basically, this is just a video explaining that, yeah, the lethality and the eclipse and all that. Prowlers. I don't know if it's going to be around for much longer. Garen just does nothing. He just wastes his abilities every single time. I'll just help him shove wave. I'm not going to gank that lane again. It's the number one thing about jungling is figuring the people you can play off of and the people you can't. Alright. Good though. It's getting perma shoved too. Kinda hard to do anything there as well. Game's pretty hard for me to do anything, but I do have a lot of CS and that's important. I knew it was this one. It's pretty obvious. They always try and do that thing where you chase after one. It's really that one. It's not that one. It's always the one that you think it is. And that's the one I thought it was. Kind of like manifesting, you know? I manifested that to happen. I was like, you know what? In my brain, it's this one. That's why you have to be confident. A lot of players, they lack confidence. And that's why you always get tricked. Because if you're confident in which one it is, then it's always going to be the one that you're sure. Alright, perfect. Almost have my form. Have a decent start. Yeah, the main strength behind why Red Kayn was turned into such a carry is also just the fact that, I mean, one, you're able to dive on top of people, so the lack of mobility is, there's no punishment to Red Kayn once you get your form with this new build, essentially. But that's why Riot had to nip that in the bud real quick, and we're like, yeah, we don't like that. Let's nerf it. Kind of sucks that normal Red Kayn gets nerfed when I don't even think normal Red Kayn was overly strong. He was great, but nerf worthy compared to a lot of other champs. I don't know if I'd say that personally. Oh, the big hook coming in. We got our blue form first. You guys are probably thinking, well, am I gonna go my blue form? With these runes, I can, but for the premise of the video, I will not. Normally, yeah, good. That's how Kayn kind of works. You feel like, okay, if I want to get this form, you don't feel like you're gonna get hard punished for it. Yeah, go for it. All right, let's see, Prowler's Claw. A good start for me. As you guys can see, I have that the runes for magical footwear, future market, good stuff. Now I'm gonna go try and secure my top side. It could be possible that Pantheon was invading me while I was around bot side, but you know, even if he did, the worst I lose is 2 camps, and I just go get the rift because he overstays on the map. You always have to think about what they could do and what your reaction to what they would do. But he didn't invade me, he didn't punish me, so I was able to go bot, get a kill, and get my top side free. And now I can go force the rift for free. You know, it's stuff like that you have to look for in Kayn, because until you get your form, nothing is really guaranteed, you know. You kind of just got to take what you can get and be happy with it. That's what I always explain to the boys. A lot of people, they think that Kayn can do a lot early game. Well, if you think that way, you know, I don't know. It's a little bit tough. A little bit more in-depth than that, I'd say. This is a good fight. And if you guys do also know, because I'm fighting melee champs, I lowered my form timer. Lowered about 40 seconds there. 40 seconds. Every hit would be about 5 seconds off. So 4 times, oh no, not 4. 40 divided by 5. You guys know what that is off the top of your head. It is 9. 9 hits. That's how many times I hit him. Wait, is it 9? It's 8. Wait, I'm brain dead. I don't know math at all. Why did I think it was 9? I've been up for too long. Ow. He's bullying me. We could still go Prowler's Claw, by the way. So this is kind of an announcement. If you still want to go Prowler's, go for it. But just make sure that you're not building full damage. Make sure you're going Death Stance, Cleaver, all that. Don't go over. You don't want to get above like 250 or 350 AD. I probably will this game, but yeah, we'll see. I typically like to build a little bit aggressive, so tankier Kayn will be the better Kayn. Chad, don't laugh at me for my bad math. I've been playing this game for 7 hours straight on my ass, or it's leave me alone. Wait, I forgot I can't cuss in. I didn't say that. That wasn't me. Did I get flash on here? Possible. Thank goodness he did not have flash. I would have died there. Go, Atomy Bot. Thanks much the 1 year. Appreciate that so much. Go back. I have my form. Alright, so I have my form. I have Rift. I just look to force in the lane. Notice I always like to farm as much as I can before my form is, because I don't want to reset and then reset again, you know. I wanna just delay my resets as much as I can. Kinda how you play Kayn. Kanye. Mr. West. Because I'm super ahead. I couldn't say I can go Ionian Boots, but I don't think I will. I'm gonna go They'd Soak Caps because they have a lot of auto attack damage. I'm gonna get that stance and I'll probably get a Cleaver. Stuff like that. I don't think I need Maw until later. Because Swain and Nico, they as punishing as they are, I could outplay them just by dodging their stuff. If there's room for outplay potential, I don't need to itemize for it. But the auto attacks, I can't really outplay. So I'm gonna itemize for that. I'm gonna wait here. A little bit of patience will net me a kill. And 3, and 2, and 1, and... Oh, how did I know which one was the real one? Boom! Gotcha, boy. Try to outplay the best Kayn in the West, baby. Oh, boom. Alright, let's go, Bob. Boink, boink, boink. Ball lane pretty low. You back up. Yo. Looks on them. I didn't have anything up. I'm getting that control word, though. Yes, sir. Oh, hell no. Leave me alone. Infamous Shyvana bot lane. Yeah, I've been loving this Prowler's Claw with Ignite thing. I actually got it from Acadian, LCS jungler. I made a video on that a while back. So once again, shout out him. It's his build, but something I do enjoy. If I do like Prowler's Claw, I do get Ignite. Send the Rift down just so it gets done. We can do the Dragoonski. I have my ult up, that is. When I have my ult. I mean, I'm kind of down to give this one. Yeah, we're on bad reset timers. No one really wants to fight. I don't have my ult up yet. Yeah, I think it's pointless to fight it. And if I die, well, then I risk throwing the game because I am all the gold. I am the gold. Alright, fuck it. And Garen, we're ready for war right there. Ooh. Hello, Shyvana. Hello, Miss Vana. Goodbye. Yeah, I recognize that they were just way too separated. They weren't really prepared for that fight. So I was like, okay, we can probably kill him. I'm so ahead because of my level advantage and my gold and all that. And Pantheon, engaging with his ult is actually not the best unless it's like a connected with Pico ult and it needs to be synergized, but if the ult's there, I can just move around it, fuck him up whenever I can. My team played that well too, so good all around, actually, good all around. Now we get double D, Death Stance. Death Stance angle. Alright, Twitch chat, to make things more interesting. I said every time I'll die, I gift 1 sub. Every time I die, I'll gift 5 subs. If you guys want a chance to win a free sub, type 5. Yeah. The only thing is, I don't plan on dying. Because, yeah, Red King is pretty OP. Look at my damage right now, 223. So let's say I get Cleaver, let's say I get Awe, then yeah, that is a lot of damage to be getting. So to have the amplified plus 5% for 100 AD on Q, oh yeah, yo, it's crazy, lads. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, see, look at my damage, and now I'm at the point where I'm like untouchable too. They cannot do any damage to me. The boy is damage proof. Oh no, Pantheon. Oh, sweet heavens. Bot lane incident. I actually think it's going to be a lot easier to die than you guys might believe. I have all the gold on the team. I have all the KP on the team. I am the team. I have a lot of ability haste when I reset here. Definitely a collapse that I want to search for. Actually, no, never mind. They're going down there. I'm going up here. Think what I can get here. I don't plan on staying up here. I'll probably back up. Get all that ability haste I was talking about. I have a second control ward. Kayn deserve a nerf? Oh, 100%. I think this was a pretty good way to tackle it, but I'm not going to see how really bad it is yet. Let's see, maybe it's not that bad, but it seems like it's going to be a little bit. I should just use their flash. It's all good. I think I hit up top now. Probably have vision, because notice how they're just like running away already. Nice. I think it's time I open up a top and hip. Seems good. Yeah. I just do so much damage and I'm so tanky that they can't do anything. That's why it's so oppressive. That's why we're playing Red Kayn so OP right now. Oh no. Oh sweet heavens. Nice, got turret. That's good. Ah, I actually could have died there. That was dangerous. I should not see that again. Yeah, see, that's what happens when they split too much. You just get rift and just force the towers, force the dragons, do stuff like that. If you ever are, you know, having everyone losing everywhere, you can kind of just play like that. Boom! I am big now. 275 AD. This is a pretty solid AD to shoot for. Anywhere between the 250 to 300 range. Anything over that, just way too overkill, and you're gonna notice the nerfs harder than anyone. More damage you get, you actually don't get like compensated with getting higher damage. It's really weird. That's how you work. So you want to kind of just go more the defensive route. So honestly, I might start getting Visage again. Genuinely. Visage does not seem like a bad option whatsoever. Because as good as Maw is, it's just giving you more AD, and more AD doesn't really do as much as something where if you just get a pure defensive item at this point in time. I didn't have smite there. Ow. I don't have enough mana to fight this. Also don't have my ult anymore. That was a little bit scary. It's okay. They can't kill me. Alright, so I'm gonna get Visage. I don't think I need to buy it just yet, though, to be honest. Interesting. I might have to int to get this. Maybe I just give it, I don't know. Oi. I griefed it. I missed my W there, otherwise easy kills. I mean, we should just do Baron ourselves at this point. Nice. Not bad. Alright, now we get the Baron. Pretty good. Team's good, Glad. Alright, so now I'm going to start getting tankier. Bringing back tankier red Kayn instead of just pure damage Kayn. Perfect. Born melee. Pretty good. Oh wait, I can get you as well. What's about Elixir of Sorcery? You know, sometimes I do that on blue Kayn just because of the mana. I run out of mana too much, but not a red Kayn. That would suck. I did reach 300 damage, but I don't want to go to like 350, 400 type vibe, so that's why I didn't build another damage item. Like, imagine I got Chainsword and Maw. It wouldn't be too much damage. And I wouldn't be getting compensated properly for what I'm actually buying. Instead, I could just buy tankier and be tankier. So that's kind of what we're going to aim for now. Because look, I still do a lot of damage, boys. A lot of damage. Oh, GG. Oh, well, there's the game. Hope you boys enjoyed. Peace.